simple reason. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts.
Yeah, I guess it's
In the dungeon of the Temple of
fortunate for
Valor,
all involved that we couldn't all play. Oh, not fortunate for all involved, but
Indeed, I
due to the
knew you'd
fact that we
have
couldn't all play
mercy.
together tonight, this
Sadly,
is
he was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by
my
his fate, and killed by the
semi-weekly
Temple guards,
Witcher
he had
streaming
disappeared like a
session.
flash of light in the gust of wind. Where
Um,
to? This I did not know.
oh, that's a new. Oh, that was a new little intro thing. I hadn't really noticed before now. It was always showing me for a long time. It had been showing me the thing about Corinne Tully or whatever. So, or Corinne, yeah, Tully. All right, I'm going to open up my stream on my phone to make sure it's working. I feel like it's actually gotten
It's like a racehorse.
it's gotten better. Sorry, I'm just screwing around with YouTube. I feel like the reliability of GeForce Experience has gotten better, because when I first started streaming with it, it would like... Okay, I can hear myself on the stream, good. When I first started streaming with it, it seems like sometimes I'd go back and like watch my video and it would randomly not have any sound, or the sound would be terrible, or something like that. But anyways, let's see how what we're up to. Triss, High Stakes, Sardinia's Most Wanted. Okay. This Fake Papers one is weird that it's sitting here, and it's one of these ones that, like with Skyrim, I always wished there was a way you could kind of like hide quests you didn't want to do. Because I like having my quests accessible and organized, but that one was weird because I remember when I was trying to get into the city or whatever, that it's, you know, it says, see what the counterfeit pass seller's brother-in-law needs, but then I found a different way to get a pass. I don't even really remember. Maybe I just talked to the guards or I paid somebody or something. So like I found an alternate route to get the same thing done, but it left that stupid quest there. But oh well. We'll keep going on Cabaret. How about that? Excuse me. Get this one finished up. Tonight, for your beer, for you beer aficionados out there, I'm drinking another one of my exchange beers from Nashville. It is... That was a scream. Was that from her just because I ran by her? Oh, there's a bandit back there. Hey, bandit. Yeah, so it's called, what I'm drinking is called Southern Vit. It is a wheat beer from Tennessee Brewing Company. I love wheat beers. This one is not quite as wheaty as most that I've had, but it's still good. There we go. Is there a way you can, like, intentionally do, like, the coup de grace strike, like, when a guy's on the ground, or is that just sort of incidental, or, like, sort of random? That's the door I can go in. Huh.
Look.
Hey
Uh,
there, handsome.
Oh, that's where I just was. I do love my new cat armor and sword set. And I actually feel like, even though I don't feel like I look like Geralt so much, I actually do feel like my hair goes with my outfit. Oh my gosh.
Polly!
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
So you think Dandeline's voice is supposed to be annoying?
What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea.
That's a
Stand
great
back.
line.
I'll break
That's
the
a
door
great
down.
line.
Wait.
Possibly
do
the
have
best
to
line of
destroy her
dialogue in the
house.
entire game.
She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd
Hubio.
hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I
Whores?
never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Find anything?
Not here. Ah, the key.
That's kind of a funny... That's an interesting little thing to do with the Witcher senses. Such a small scale quest. Alright, let's see what's going on in here.
Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Shut off, or I'll split your skull.
Yeah, good luck with that.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right. Talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
Yeah, he looks erudite.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt. But its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
I'm gonna try to be
Let him
patient on this
finish.
one.
There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So,
Not so sure
what's
about
all
that.
this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
The men in this game are basically, without exception, such piles of shit.
It's settled then.
It's
See you at
just,
the Rosemary, Polly.
I don't know why it just occurred to me. I mean,
Well,
you
I'm
know,
off.
Geralt is kind of like, you know, you can kind of do whatever you want with Geralt.
Whew.
Uh,
Never expected that to go so well.
Dandelion is like a, you know, slime ball, but it's like every other male character in the game is just an absolute foul-mouthed, debauched, violent, greedy pile of shit.
Handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artist's got some serious explaining to do.
I'm a little confused, I guess. The place that Dandelion is fixing up, I thought that belonged to the dwarf. Now I can't remember the dwarf's name. But I thought it belonged to the dwarf because when I first talked to the dwarf, it was there and it seemed like he was like running the business.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance.
I'm getting
Seats
really
won't
sick
fill
of him
themselves.
saying placard.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary. Or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Do fetch, fetchy, fetch quest, yeah, yeah. Fetchy, fetchy, fetch, fetch, fetch the placards. Either fetch quest or I get there and he's been possessed, excuse me, by a rage demon and I have to end his sad, sad existence. I think maybe actually running around this town doing all these little quests is getting me eager for a change of venue. But I will trust you, Matt, and do continue pursuing some of these quests. These guys don't look like Hank Rotlick.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
Not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
Wow.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Oh, we're getting in a fist fight. What? So that action... Oh, I can't cast a... I can't do a sign? Oh.
Don't know how much Rotlick owes you, but everything in this house is mine. Want to get something back? Try the Vagelbud estate. Rotlick's losing his last crowns at the races, I wager. Now get the hell out of here.
Wow, okay. I got my butt kicked, but it just continued. Interesting.
Abomination.
Yeah, right.
Now, are the Vagal Buds... Is the Vagal Buds estate on this map? Oh, it is. Whoa. That's, that is large. That is a large estate. Alrighty.
Oh! I tell you, this city will devour itself.
Whoop! What is that girl doing? Oh, it's swinging a fake sword.
Once there was a little productivity
What's going on here? They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad proper.
That's kind of weird. That encounter is weird. It seems strange. I mean, I understand they want you to have a fist fight, but like, if you actually had a chance of either winning or losing, like, I don't understand why they wouldn't let you use your signs. It just seems weird. Is this where I was before?
Henri Rortlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Yes, I know. They kicked my ass.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Ooh, does that mean I get to race for you?
Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. It's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
The debt is just 200, that's it? Do I want to race? Oh sure, why not?
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Yeah, except this guy doesn't know me from Adam, so... Oh. It's been a little while since I was in one of these races. Uh-oh, my horse is a little low on stamina. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 gotta block this guy. Okay, there we go. Hey! What are those guys doing in the middle of the road? Yay, that was easy. And short.
I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Oh, they're still gonna murder him. I feel like I had another quest out here at the Vegelbud Estate. Oh, excuse me. Oh, is it that one? The Great Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby. Let's see if I can make this happen while I'm here.
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coin for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not? Decide quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
Ooh, 100. Sure, what the heck?
I want a race.
Grand, your name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia, on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt astride Athos.
That sounds a little more regal than Roach. Roachy, Roach.
On three! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Is, I'm guessing Axie is not allowed in the races. Alright, see you later, chump. Ah! My horse does not have unlimited stamina, however, and it clearly keeps this guy right on my tail.
Let's go!
Which hunter's been telling
Hear ye, hear ye! The final
Yeah.
of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over! The winner...
That was the final? I just got to walk in,
Not bad.
pay 100 gold,
Yet
and
we
race
shouldn't
in
kid
the
ourselves.
final?
The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
Oh. Okay, nah. I'm not that desperate for
Captured and displayed in the sideshow of the sun.
160 crowns or whatever.
You'd think them a pair of old lovers. Synergy reigns between them.
Whee! What is that all over the ground? Oh, just sticks. A roachy roach. Check and see if that saddle's any better than what I already had. Superior racing saddle, master crafted saddle. Oh, I've already got a superior racing saddle. Let's go back to Cabaret.
Faster.
Keep kind of forgetting how to ride a horse in this game as opposed to in Red Dead Redemption. I keep trying to tap shift multiple times, which now that I think about it is a Red Dead Redemption thing. I've not read anything about the hands-on Red Dead 2 stuff that you sent. I was just kind of trusting you to distill the important stuff for us. It does sound pretty cool. 200 species of animal, and you get fat if you eat too much. I wonder if there's any advantage to that. Like, is there anything to motivate you to eat? Like, do you have more... I don't know, I think, like... If you don't eat enough, do you get weaker? You know, do you get, like, weaker? This does kind of look like a brothel. Chameleon. Is that the old name of the place, maybe?
We start in G major, and
I told you, the piece is sad, melancholy, needs a minor key.
but I wanted to.
To ruin everything. We'll start in E minor.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it, especially the accoutrements on the wall. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
The chameleon?
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't, but Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
On their feet and knees.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Sure.
Why not?
Why would I say no to that?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said you're fat and you smell. Might as well be honest.
Said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy?
Banger?
Who do you think I am?
I think you're Dandelion.
She's late, of course. She
Hey,
never
level
told us that was to
18.
me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla! She's...
What? Speak, man.
she's badly, been attacked. They took her to
Whoa.
Marius Hospital.
Attacked? She's Hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla.
Oh.
Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable.
Oh.
You are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Ooh.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart?
Ooh.
You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
I have a
This
feeling
is
Geralt is.
Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Ooh, so we're gonna have a little team.
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments.
More like
aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Okay, it sounds more like preventive violence. Alright, sure, let's go.
Ready and intrigued.
I expected this quest to be over already, but...
Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Hemmelfart. Hemmelfart.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewer. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Wait, what the heck did I just draw? Oh. What? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. Whoa. Ah! been a while since I fought one of these. Woo! Whew. So disgusting. Ah! Ooh. Okay, he's doing some actual damage.
Lost it. I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel, believe me.
Did that say monster hair? This kind of reminds me of this whole sewer setting. Kind of reminds me of Batman Arkham Asylum. Kind of makes me want to play Batman, actually. But I've sort of...
Yes, it's not far now.
How's it look?
Assured
Straight, no sugarcoating.
that I'm not gonna
Wounds will heal, but
play anything other than this until I'm done.
Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobrex. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Joachim von Graz.
Take the ladder.
Oh, is this gonna be like into the furnace or
The
something?
quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Human.
Awesome. Ugh, the smell.
Looks like necrophages got to this one.
Can't even imagine what the smell would be like. Okay. The horse whistler. Ooh, alright. Booze. I'd already examined that guy.
Necrophages
Yeah,
got to this
okay.
one. Let's keep looking.
Jeez.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Oh, okay.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's more likely. Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Alright, doing a secret autopsy. Let's go right for the genitals.
Genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Look. Just inspect the damn genitals.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor.
I don't think Geralt has much sense of humor. Okay, so he kicked something very hard. He has syphilis.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
Ugh.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Okay, he was cheating on his wife with a whore.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Why would they cauterize it after carving his heart out? Oh, yuck. Oh, that sound. Oh, that sound.
An egg from an amphibian. Salamander. Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Ugh.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Somebody filled him full of formaldehyde. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. His wife is a doctor. She caught him getting syphilis from a whore. So she tied him up, took his ring off, and poured formaldehyde down his throat. Can we open his abdomen again, please? Oh wait, I already did that, right?
Explains why there's
I actually kind of forgot. But they should have had the surgeon, when I did it the second time, they should have had the surgeon go, "Why would I open his abdomen? We just opened it." Ugh. Yuck.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Yawn.
See this?
Boy, somebody is really into
the voice box.
cutting voice boxes.
Indeed. So thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling.
Oh.
The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Ugh. Ugh.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
I don't want to look in the eye
I
sockets.
see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems.
Yikes.
Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Yikes.
All right, think I know enough.
Enlighten Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
This was a ritual murder. This was punishment. No motive. Murderer's mad. I think this was punishment.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
I'm taking an extension course at the community college.
Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirets was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever.
Joachim.
While I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel.
This has the sound of a big old conspiracy or something.
A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him.
Probably not.
Thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Man, this is a long set of quests. Carnal sins. Oh, he's got syphilis. Whoa.
Begone, or I'll inform the hunters you're a non-human.
Oh, bite me. I won't... These people not figured out that anyone who crosses me will end up murdered? You'd think word would spread.
Results you got there.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Yeah, here we go. Another guy in underwear. Alright, okay, so examine the alley. Have I got like a choice of things to do? Eustace the corpse collector, investigate the alley, and place where the ward cover died. Alright, let me talk to Eustace. Since it looks like he's... What the flickety... Which one is Eustace? There we go.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Ugh.
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
What injuries has he got?
So there have been other bodies like that?
Gotcha, yeah.
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of the...
Oh. Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I as you wish.
Well, that is a very useful skill.
Glow-speeded wing, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
Actually, vellum is not
That's
parchment.
human skin.
That's human skin. Good.
Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Pusili? We short of wenches in this town.
Oh, man.
Oi, fucking hell. What's that for?
Why is he not wearing pants? This, I'm telling you, this does not make sense. He's not wearing pants. He's in his underwear. Anyways, alright. So we've got a corpse robbing necrophile piece of shit guy, but I don't think he's not the like the big bad guy. He's no the baddie. The baddie, eh? Right. The alley.
Watch it, Tran. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Wait, she has a name. Whistling Wendy? Okay.
A brazier. This time of year?
Sis.
I know that smell.
Am I to know?
Formaldehyde.
See what he does.
What? Why are these guys attacking me? I am carrying swords, you piece of crap. Why are these guys attacking me? I don't know, the fist fighting is kind of clumsy, I think. Maybe it's just because I'm not good at it, but...
I'll rip your mag off, mutant!
I want to win this one because I get the sense that there's something important about it. Like, it's gotta have to do with the quest, right? Come on, hit him, hit him. There we go. Come on, come on. I can't,
You kicked up me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Horse can
Getting
fight
vengeance.
back.
Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now.
So maybe not punishment.
Gotta look around some
Maybe more like ritual
Appreciate it
murder.
if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Oh, my head's ringing. Yeah.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Step back from whatever that is.
Human. Priscilla's.
Blood? Quest updated. Oh, so I found... Alright. What is that? Concerned Citizen's Sermon. Does that have anything to do with the crime? I wonder.
Watch it, tramp. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Greetings.
So windy. Whoa.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
Whoa.
Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
I see it.
It's kind of sucked that it happened to Priscilla. How do I get where I'm trying to go?
Weird dinners. You heard it. Some kobold, some godless dwarves open a brothel. Uses she-owners as courtesans.
Never known them done for.
Good one.
What? Okie dokie.
Hey, what a touched it, you bought it.
Bad
Right.
ways. What enemy? Under the counter.
How did I get?
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But asleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Whoa.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, he were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But he were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to falling one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
Oh, gosh.
She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pawn said a fever took her.
Oh, really?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss and burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They'd care about some dwarf.
Fine.
Man, this is just getting
Need to look around.
more and more complicated.
Just beware of the dogs.
Oh, it's alright, I'll just murder the dogs.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
The old gods, huh? Another sermon. Somebody on a crusade. Is that more blood?
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. More dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian.
I'll open it for you if you want.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Ah, the kick. Man, I gotta go to bed soon, but now I feel like I want to at least go talk to the coroner. Hack'em.
Yeah, right.
How do you go with this thing? Oh, been a bit
Tiny fry. Father of all.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you.
Wow.
Especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
The hell is a catafalque?
In particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad.
Right.
Let's start.
So somebody is a crusader for the eternal fire. I'm getting that. Maybe it's Nathaniel. That would be kind of crazy.
Next, the killer
He has
opened the
access
eyes,
to the
placed burning
formaldehyde.
coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Gods, he knows no bounds. To attack Lady Vegelbud, heiress of such a prominent family.
Where is she? Tell me.
She resides in an estate beyond the city, north of Oxenfurt.
Gotta find her, now.
Oh man. Alright, I gotta go then. At least I don't have to listen to more... Wait, matter of life and death. Quest updated race the Great Erasmus of Vegelbud Memorial Derby. Why is it? Why would that be updated? Because things are... Wait. Okay. Wait. Oh, Colonel Sins. Okay. There we go. Go back to the Vegelbud estate. Till next time, master.
In short, who kisses your ass today will quite...
Nothing hurts as folk in this city.
Ah! There we go. Yay! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
On a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Eternal Flower.
Oh, Roachy McRocherson is there waiting for me. I bet it's Nathaniel.
You alright? Run, Roach. What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my ass out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Yes, good fellow? If it's work you seek.
Don't know that I'm all that good. Name's Geralt. Looking for Patricia Vegelbud. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our guards.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seems sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in a room.
We need to hurry.
Yeah, we do. Come on, Ingrid. I don't know where you're going.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
The sound of drinking formaldehyde.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
She walked me right into the house. And she has no idea who I am.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Rat chase.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Wait, I don't want to fight those stupid dogs.
Ow! There he is! Get him!
Wait, there who is? What? What? Why would I fight the guards? Come on. I'm supposed to chase the murderer. What? Ugh, did something go wrong, or is this what's supposed to be happening? I really don't want to fight the guards. Alright, well that seems to be what they're pushing me into, so... Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, they're doing a lot of damage. Ah, jeez. Ooh, these guys take a lot of damage.
Come on.
Oh, jeez. Whoops, what the... This doesn't seem right. Why would I be fighting these guards? I was supposed to be chasing the murderer. I thought I saw him. Uh-oh. What is...
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Whoa.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Who?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims.
Ah.
Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Man, that's gone crazy. Thought I was just trying to help Dandelion open a brothel. Oh, sweet
Bruises,
mother.
broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught.
Oh, no. Oh,
There it
no,
is.
please.
Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Loot? What did I just loot? Oh, okay, that is just horrible.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Alright, alright. You're joking. You're joking. Oh, come on. Tell me that it auto-saved it or something. Okay, alright, good. Sorry, Ingrid. Alright. Whee! Woo! Whoa. The lightning was cool. Alright, Cripple Kate's is a brothel, right? I'm gonna try to go catch Sweet Nettie, but if this is another, if it's trying to lead me to another person, then I'm gonna have to call it a night. I probably should have gone to bed already, but the quest got compelling.
I'm here.
Excellent.
What?
Shall we?
Need a minute.
Very well, but hurry, please.
Hattori. Like Hattori Hanzo? How about a common prostitute? How about a common prostitute make enough? Be a big enough deal for this guy.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Yeah, bite me. How do you get upstairs? Okay. There are so many, there are so many girls in this place.
It's a material well.
And I am a material girl. Alright, some booze, but how do I get to her? Enter Sweet Nettie's room.
You make a splendid mama. You copy
Oh,
look, you got a
okay, upstairs again.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
Oh boy.
You though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet
Yeah, I
again,
knew
you
it.
disturbed me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways. Many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Wow.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims. I know how they end. You don't stop. Not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Whoa.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
I gotta stop this guy.
Then you'll pay again. For her, for all the other women you've tortured.
Whoa.
Pathetic.
Oh, yes, yes, the head went flying. Poker, that's all he's got on him. Can I release her? No.
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me. So hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Yeah, except I could probably get in some trouble for, you know, murdering him. Well, okay, that wasn't murder. For, you know, killing him. Okie dokie. Wait, how do I get out of here? The coroner. Really? Seems like he was trying to lead me to Pistodi. Pistodi? Damn it.
This life, sometimes it's a handful.
Alright, I gotta go see the coroner now. That seems like that should be the end of the line. So the coroner knew that Pistodi would be at the whorehouse? Why? Addict. Alright, here we go. Okay. There we go.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
Who? What are you?
A vampire? Higher, of course.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
Can I kill a higher vampire?
There are other ways. Could have set up a soapbox in Hierarch Square, preached from it.
How funny. That's exactly what I did. But none listened. Instead they laughed, threw stones. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path, the path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation. For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Whoa! Nope. Can I go into my inventory? I can. Do I have any kind of decoctions or anything for this guy? Oh wait, what about oils? Here we go. Cursed ones, Elementa. I'm guessing the vampire is its own type. Yeah, looks like it. Vulnerable against Igni and Vampire. Okay. Woo! Whew. Man, this guy's, you can see he's gonna take a lot. Ah! Oh, thought maybe I hit myself there. Okay, alright. How's this thing gonna... How's this gonna play out? I got a sword, didn't I? Wait, why do I have no what? That's why it was taking me so long to kill those guys. The hell did that happen? Okay, well. Whoa. Der Death. Ard, Irden, and Uxie. Nice. Talk to Dandelion. Whew, boy, that was something. Help, save me, I'm dying. Boom, da, da, dun, dun, dun. Boop, 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 boop. Stupid dragon string. Ooh. Should be using that. And... no, it's okay. Alright, now I was kind of looking for the one that... what is it, werewolf? I already used it. Boy, a long way away.
Blasphemous kobolds.
It was weird for a minute there how Nathaniel didn't become a good guy, but like became like not the bad guy. Oh, is this the hospital? Wait a minute. Oh. No,
Fascinating,
down.
the way your eyes react to light.
There we go.
How's better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor Von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing.
Get ahead of ourselves.
She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Oh, I finally get to, like, leave him behind.
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quiet.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Yeah, that whole thing took a turn. The whole Rosemary and Thyme thing seemed all kind of, you know, funny and fetch questy. We were decorating it, and then trying to get placards, and yeah, that was crazy. And then all of a sudden, alright, I better call tonight. Actually, I should have called tonight a long time ago, but that quest kept me going, so. Till next time.